I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. 2K is one of those funny things where people want to try to tell you what to do, say what you should do. Everybody's got a better idea, but nobody's actually doing anything themselves. And that goes by the way that we play the game, from the way that we play it to the way that we represent ourselves as content creators and news and all that good stuff, man. We're gonna talk about every bit of this in 1 second.
Hey guys, it's LJ, and make sure you like the video and subscribe for more great content from my daddy.
But before we get started, make sure y'all like this video and comment y'all thoughts down below. Y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing to the moon. Hey, and if nobody told y'all, this y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family. Love each and every last one of y'all, man. Let's start it off like this, man. Get your tees in the breeze when you're rocking with Breeze Tees. Y'all know we make our own t-shirts, all that good stuff. Check the site out. We got One Piece inspired stuff. We got Ninja Turtle inspired stuff, Colorado inspired things, all that stuff. Link down in the description. If you don't like any of that, man, go right on here. And then you can create your own stuff. Hey, just upload it. You can upload it with the hats. You can upload it with whatever it is you want to do. Boom, boom. And we even dropped the price for y'all, $14.99. You can create your own stuff, upload your own graphics, get it done like that. Get your tees in the breeze when you're rocking with Breeze Tees, man. Now on to what we're talking about today. Talking about my boy All City Big Heck, the first thing. We obviously talking about Joeknows. That's gonna be the most extensive part, but we're just talking about this with Big Heck, man. And I don't know what it's in reference to. I don't have any context or anything, but it just says my platform is about supporting and connecting with people that have the same hobby as me. My opinions are my opinions. Sometimes, most of the times, because of my ego, I think that I'm right. We all think that we're right all the times. Why do something if you don't think it's the right thing to do? Let me see, or it's the best course of action for you at the time. Let's say I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, and I would never be afraid to admit that. I stand on accountability and integrity. I have a strong dislike for entitlement and impertinence. We all do, or we all should anyway. If you can't respect that, then I can't respect you, and honestly, it's fine. We don't never have to talk to each other again. That's super dope. Just get blocked in the comment section. That's all to it. Blaming other people in the community because you have an unhealthy relationship with your hobby is corny to me. Me as well. If you don't like it, don't play it. If you don't play it, don't like it. If you don't, if I don't play something, I don't talk about it. So I just leave it alone. But say I would never co-sign that. If the game matters that much to you and you want to be the savior, use your energy wisely and do savior things. If you want me to be your savior, you got me effed up. Take a moment and reflect. Think about why you are upset and what you can do to change it. I guarantee you none of the answers on how to change that is dependent on other people. That's true. You got to look inward. Pause. Anyway, I guarantee you none of the answers is to just talk about it and not be about it. That's a fact, man. It's saying 2025, baby. It's 2025, baby. Time to stop doing the same thing and expecting different results. Only bone I got with that is doing the same thing the same way and expecting a different result. Because you know what I'm saying, that's like if I'm working out and it's like, hey, I'm expecting a different result, but I'm not losing no weight, then maybe you just got to increase the weight, or maybe you got to improve cardio and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's doing the same way, the same thing the same way and expecting a different result, instead of, you know, just same thing and expecting a different result. I know they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result, but I just say it's doing the same thing the same way and expecting a different result. So that's the way I look at it, because you can keep playing the game. If you keep playing, it's like if I don't like the game, I don't have to stop playing the game. I just have to stop playing the game the way that I'm playing it and expecting to like it. So like when I was playing the game in the beginning, and I would try to come out here and I try to be 3-and-D. They wouldn't let me play 3 or D, so I had to figure out some other way to have fun with the game. So I just made a guy that could get on the rim, drop down my perimeter some, raised up my 3-pointer and stuff like that. So I was playing the game and I was not having fun, but it was the way that I was playing the game that was having fun. So he's absolutely correct. You have to look inside yourself and see what's going on or what have you, and just figure that out on yourself. And then, you know, we got my boy Black Cobra. He came through and he says, hey, try and recognize when someone just wants to argue and be right. So regardless of if they are wrong or right, and you don't get caught up in unproductive back and forth. Most people only say on here what they never think to say in normal face-to-face conversation. I mean, that's absolutely correct. You say I 1,000% agree. The smart thing is to ignore it. I just sometimes get tired of the same old rhetoric and decide to entertain it, especially when an individual keeps poking me and you know, making, and so, you know what I'm saying, when people keep messing with you, man, that's how it is, man. But that ain't what we here to talk about here. We here to talk about that boy Joseph Noseph, and he's asking the tough questions on this, man. I just wanted to throw that out there real quick because people always, I want to put that out there first, because people always think that as a content creator, you're supposed to go to bat for them. And bro, I don't even know you. I don't know what you're about. I don't know what we're going to bat for you. And it could be something just like Ninework said. Everybody asks for a skill gap and everybody hops on board with the skill gap. Then when the skill gap comes out and people aren't as good as they thought they were, everybody hopped on the RNG train. It just was what it was, man. But hey, I'm not going to get into that. What we are going to get into is what my boy Joseph Noseph was saying, man. And he just says, hey, I went and played something other than 5v5 this week, and 2v2 LT glitched me. Yep, 3v3 LT glitched me. And then he says, is that what 2K is about outside of the 5v5? Absolutely. In a lot of cases, man, like a lot of times people, they just can't. People want to win this game so bad that they don't care how they win. They don't care how it looks. It's just like we used to play Madden back in the day. And back then, I could pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or I could pick the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens didn't have any offense, but the defense was automatic. And like people just couldn't do anything. And it was just like, people, instead of running a certain way, I would play like the Baltimore Ravens played in real life, even because I knew that we really couldn't pass the ball. You had to run the ball with Jamal, and play man defense behind it, and you know, try to blitz here and there. But the whole thing is that people, I used to be like, well, they were like, why don't you do this? Why don't you play with this team? Why don't you play? Because I care how I win or what have you, you know. And some people just do not care how they win, and that's what this community is, because it's just about being a content creator. Everybody's a content creator. Everybody wants to beat content creators. Everybody wants to think that, hey, if I beat Joe Knows one time, then I'll be Joe Knows. I'm gonna take all his fans and I'm gonna do that stuff right there. The hell with all the work that Joe has put in for the last 8 years or so and all that good stuff. Nah. I'm gonna beat him one time. It's just like WWE. I'm gonna beat you one time. Now I'm the champ. Like it just doesn't work like that. But the community totally believes that it works like that. He gonna post that one video. That one video gonna get 100 views, and that's gonna be the most viewed video on their channel. And you know it. And 3 years later, that's gonna be the most viewed video on their channel. It's gonna be, and then they're gonna try to recreate that moment, but they don't realize that they can't recreate that moment, because that moment was never theirs. That was stolen light or what have you. But hey, we getting too philosophical right there. That boy Badgeplug, he just says, hey, just played 8-game streak. Just played an 8-game streak of 299 rebounds, 7-footers, 1 drop steps. The other one enforces the other to one drop steps and forces the other goals. Oh, drop steps and just force the drop step. The other goes for the rebound. We beat them. Then they spin 2 more times and we lose twice. Then I play a 99 rebound, 99 3-point lineup. That's L10. Beat them, and then they spun and won. As I'm typing the post, scores are spinning again. What is going on? Just like I said, man, people don't want to. They want to win any type of way they can. It doesn't matter. They see your name. They see who you are. They don't care how they beat you. A lot of it could be because of who we are. Because like sometimes we'll play people, man, and then we'll go into the rec lobby, and then we'll be in there about 30 minutes and come back. We running it back against the same team. How is that possible? We know they're sitting in the chat. We know they're sitting there trying to, you know, get a run or whatever. That's fine. It is what it is. But, you know, it's just one of those things that come with the territory. I think that we're going to see it more because people recognize the name and they're like, I'm just trying to get a screenshot against Joe Knows. So Joe says, hey, go to the 5s. Only game mode with an ounce of skill gap and pride. I agree with you on that. And then he says, hey, then Badgeplug says, hey, Joe, it's hard enough getting 1 to 2 people better yet. An entire locks team to play pro-am leagues. Don't start until I've been awake for 14 hours. Oh, you say pro-am leagues don't start until you've been awake for 14 hours. I mean, but you can play rec or something like that. That's what I've been playing, man. I play rec because I know we just don't have we don't got the personnel to play pro-am or what have you like that. And I just haven't been playing the game that much. I just haven't been doing a whole lot. Hey, Quill says, hey, yep, it's only 95 speed guards dexing behind LT with half of them cheating out, and that's what he's saying. Them guards is dexing behind them screens They go left, right. If you don't know what the LT cheese is, it's like when the center gets the ball and he goes in the left trigger and then the guard runs around him. So instead of setting a screen, it's like he's setting an active screen because he's just trying to move into you and the center is moving while he's in left trigger. And as soon as you get caught on him, the guard is gonna dex around there, throw it, the leading pass leads him somewhere, and then he gets a wide open shot. That boy Dooms about that. He says, hey, it's bad. The cold snap, the snow snap event was clipped for me when a top rep player was doing it versus me. Hey man, you know, it is what it is. That's just how it goes. Joe says they did it to me. They did it to me in there too. I left and went back to Pro-Am. I can't get mad at you, man, because like we said, if you're not having fun doing something, then go ahead and do something else. Like that's what it is. Why they try to bring my man Coleman into this thing, man? They say Cole the man was LT glitching too. That boy Cole the man, he played this game all day, man, and people gonna do it to him, so I ain't gonna lie. He says that's what happens when you make, I think he probably just joking or whatever. He say, hey, that's what happens when you make ISO ineffective, dribbling is slow, dunk meter is still not as good as it should be, RNG shooting, etc., etc. That's what we're gonna leave it right there, man. But like I said, man, hey, it is what it is. Play the game how you want to. If it's fun to you, play it that way. But that's why I prefer to not play those game modes and stuff, because I know exactly what's going to happen when I go into those game modes. It's not going to be a fun experience for me, and I try to stay away from things that are not fun experiences. And like I said, even though it's just the crazy thing to me is that people will not have fun with the game because they're playing it a certain way, and then they will try to blame me or, you know, content creators for being like, you know, why don't y'all say something? Why don't we do that? Why don't you create a platform and then do it yourself? You understand what I'm saying? It's not like politics or something. Anybody can do this. It just takes years to get that influence. You don't try to harness somebody who's already got the influence. You just, you know, you try to get it yourself. And that's what I did when I first came into the 2K community. I ain't trying to be like, okay, like this, that, or I just said, look, man, I figured it out myself, and this is where we are. But hey, it is what it is, man. Do what you want to do, because that's what you're gonna do anyway, man. Y'all grown. So let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Go buy a t-shirt or something, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Till next time, it's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Channel.
Godspeed.